It's locked in now. Unbeaten Alabama, unbeaten Georgia coming up in 2 weeks. I learned a long time, early as a sportscaster, I told the coach, I was like, hey, what are you doing your off week? He's like, son, we don't have off weeks.
Not in the season. No off weeks.
You may be off, but we'll be working our ass off this week.
I'm sure Tyler Booker will as well. He joins us now, the Alabama offensive lineman, each week at this time on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline. What is up, Book? How are you today?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Doing well. How fun is it to go on the road? You guys love emptying out a stadium. They stuck around for one song, and then, buddy, it looked like a fire drill. That place emptied out in a hurry.
Yeah, real quick. They didn't even stay for jump around, actually. So we left a little before that.
Were you yelling out like, stay for jump around? You got to stay and jump around a little bit.
I was actually telling them to beat the traffic because we already knew the game was wrapped up.
Hey, what was it like to get your man Kadyn Proctor back out there with you?
Well, it was great. You know, there was at one point where I didn't think I was going to have him this year, but to have him back is great to continue to build that continuity and take it into this new year. And you can already tell how much of a better player he is, how much better he's gotten. So I'm just excited to continue to build that continuity and really continue to dominate next to him.
Yeah, so for one moment, there was a second you thought, man, this could be season ending, and I got to go 12-plus games without my guy?
No, I didn't think that at all. So when he first got hurt, I was just like, hey, man, we'll take it. Like, I got to focus on getting Pritch ready now. So, and then after that, going to left tackle for a game and then hearing what the doctors were saying, hearing what he was saying, at no point did I think it was going to be season ending. So it was more of a matter of when is he going to be back rather than if he's going to be back.
Yeah, my fault there. I misunderstood what you had said previously then. I want to ask you, 4 penalties for the whole team compared to what happened against USF and on the road. That had to be a big check on the checklist of things you guys wanted to accomplish. How do you do that? What happens that you can go as many flags thrown in one game and then on the road in a tough place to play to clean it up that much?
Well, so something that Coach DeBoer preaches to us is TNT, and that means take no talent. Like, we have to be 100% in the things that take no talent. So being where you're supposed to be, keeping your hands inside, not moving before the ball is snapped, those are things that take no talent. So the whole week we just kept reinforcing TNT takes no talent. And if you did something against that, you had to go hit the TNT sign at one of the end zones. So it was just a little reminder of being 100% of things that take no talent.
Tyler Booker is with us, covercrimson.com, by the way, for all of your Alabama coverage. You can sign up for $1 right now and see what you like about it and get started for $1, covercrimson.com, covercrimson.com. Tyler's on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline. Are we seeing, like I see some of your teammates say, guys, what you're seeing out of Ryan Williams in the games is only the tip of the iceberg. Look, I know you're a lineman. You don't always get to see the plays. Are we only seeing the tip of the iceberg out of Alabama's 17-year-old receiver?
Yes, I agree in saying that, and I don't want to put too many expectations on him because that wouldn't be fair to him. But the way Ryan comes in to work every day, the way he's focused, his maturity level, all of his success is no surprise to me. So I'm excited to see how he continues to progress and really be a heavy contributor for us this year.
Hey, what is a post-game Saturday like for you? And I know it depends on, an 11 o'clock home game to a 7:30 away game. But, I mean, typically, is it hard for you to – and I know it would seem interesting because I know you've got to be tired after playing a full game, but you're probably still kind of wired up. I mean, what typically time do you stay up till, and what is a typical aftermath of a Saturday for you?
So we love the 11 o'clock games, especially away, because we'll be able to get back early. We'll be able to actually have some free time to ourselves throughout the day. So when I got back, one of my close friends in Tuscaloosa, his name is Brennan. He had a birthday party. He turned 21. So I went to his birthday party, and Brennan is always he's always at the gate after the game, and he's always looking for me. And ever since my freshman year, he would call my name. I was one of the first people that ever asked me for my autograph by name. So just building that relationship with him, I had to go to his birthday party, and then after that, I put in some hours on my college football dynasty.
Are you playing as Alabama, or are you starting with a lower tier team and working your way up?
Playing against Alabama will be way too easy, so I decided to start off with my home state college of UConn. So I moved them to the ACC to get some heavier competition, some better competition, and that's working out well for me right now.
Hey, the way we're moving things around, they could be in the ACC before you know it. So I want to ask.
I thought about moving them to the Big Ten, but I was like, that would have been too big of a jump.
Yeah.
So I started off with the ACC.
Okay, put that on your ACC bulletin board and smoke it. Okay, so here we go, man. 36 seconds left in the first half. Missed field goal, and in the past, it seems like maybe a knee or a runoff tackle. Kalen DeBoer says, here, offense, here's the ball. See what you can do with 36 seconds. And in 2 plays, you scored a touchdown. What did that do for you as a player, your offensive guys, going into that locker room?
It just gave us so much confidence in the game. The score of the game didn't tell the story of the game. I feel like up front we were physically dominating them, but on the other side they were running the ball a lot as well. So we didn't have that many opportunities to score. So going into that 36 seconds, it was only 14-3. It was a ball game, and even though we scored, it was still a ball game at 21-3. But we knew the whole week our mindset was to empty out this stadium as fast as possible. So Coach DeBoer trusting us to do that, that showed me a lot about him, and that's just a testament to how explosive we are as an offense.
Did you dance to jump around? What did you do for jump around?
I jumped a little bit once I saw everybody leave. Once I saw how empty the stadium was, I jumped a little bit.
Was their team like they showed the Alabama players? Their team was not dancing, right? Like they weren't dancing on the other sidelines. That would have been a bad look.
Yeah, it's hard to dance when you're down 25.
Yeah, it is. It is quite difficult. Was there like a deal? Did Coach DeBoer make a deal like, guys, you got to be up by so much to dance for? I mean, was it like a carrot on a stick, or was he just going to let you do what you do?
He's going to let us do what we do. We don't put too much stock into a song. You know what I mean? Our goal was to go out there and dominate, empty the stadium, and then it was a pretty good song. So I guess we jumped around a little bit.
Jeremy Bernard said he heard it all week at practice. Was it played that much at practice last week?
It was, but honestly, it was louder in practice than it was in their stadium because everybody was gone.
Wow.
Are you trying to drive home the point that you emptied out the stadium? I can't pick up on it, Tyler. Are you excited that you emptied out the stadium?
Definitely. I definitely am. And that's the goal. That's what we're supposed to do on the road.
So I know you guys do have the off week, and I know you were working on UConn's dynasty, but were you able to settle in and watch your next opponent, Georgia, struggle on the road against Kentucky?
I watched it in passing. Didn't really focus too much on it, but I don't really want to put too much stock into how a team plays somebody else because I know being Alabama, we're going to get everybody's best shot. Everybody's going to play the best game of their lives when you play Alabama, especially a team like Georgia, especially in an environment like Bryant-Denny. So you can't put too much stock into how they played another team.
All right. What do you eat in the bye week? Do you have to stay on your diet, or do you get a cheat day or two?
I got to stay on my diet, guys. Got to stay on my diet. I'm nice and slim right now, so I got to keep it that way.
Okay.
What was the meal on the way home when you guys boarded the flight?
Mooyah burger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you put on your burger?
I'm a real picky eater, so I'm just a meat, cheese, bun type of guy. If there's bacon, I'll put bacon on it. But other than that,
so no ketchup, no mayonnaise?
Nah. Can't do it.
God, that's dry, man. That is dry. Have you ever tried barbecue sauce on a burger? It's the best way to eat a burger, Buck.
I've done it before, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not everybody does it the same, so.
Yes, that is true. Yes, my way is not your way. I completely understand that. All right. Well, and as Dunaway said, there are no off weeks this time of year, but enjoy not having a game Saturday. I'll put it that way, and we'll talk Alabama, Georgia with you next Monday.
Yes, sir. Talk to y'all soon. Have a good one.
Thank you, Tyler. Take care. That is Alabama's Tyler Booker with us every Monday on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline. Don't forget, you can get everything Alabama at CoverCrimson.com. CoverCrimson.com.